Hello, everyone. I'm Crystal Keeler, and I am in Professor Brandi Peace's Management of Information Technology course this summer. Here is my ID to verify who I am without the glasses. So to go ahead and get started, I was so happy with this project. So my project, I did it over with my church that I currently attend, which is South Atoka Church of Christ. So I did it over the attendance, the contributions, the expenditures, also to see what events were going on during that time or during those times. So I want to state, starting out with this project, once I got this data, it was nothing but all handwritten notes. So I have gone through books and books and books, full, like this thick of books, to do this project, which I've had to convert into Excel just to convert into Power BI. So starting off over here on the left-hand side, this is South Atoka Church of Christ, which is on North Ohio Street, which is out, or it was back in 1986. Over here on the right-hand side, this is a picture of the members today, in 2025, July of 2025. And then this is what the church building looks like as of 2 days ago, actually. So July 25th of 2025. So to go ahead and get started, up here I have my slicer. I've done it by different years, so you can change whether you want 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020. I did not do data for 2016 because I did not have that data, and the church did not have that data on hand either. Over here on the right-hand side, this is my giving breakdown by contributions, which is my annual totals. So if I did this for contributions for annual, for each year. So if anything is less than 60,000, I considered it a small gift. If anything is above $70,000, I considered it a large gift. And if it was in the middle, then I considered it a medium gift. So if you hover over, you can see um, right there, total contributions. This is considered a large gift for 2018. Um, 2017, considered a medium gift. And then 2015, it was considered a small gift for the annual contributions. Down here in the middle, this is my preacher average by attendance, average attendance. So each column, each different column color represents a different day. So whether it was Sunday AM Bible class, Sunday AM worship, Sunday PM, or Wednesdays. When I was looking at this, it looks like John Fugate, you can very barely see it, but John Fugate is the only one actually on here for Wednesdays. And then over here, of course, there's multiple preachers. We had some fill in, some that were sick. It's like, why do we have so many preachers, or people filling in? This really shocked me at the time. This was also in the middle of COVID. This is when COVID happened, and so many people started getting sick, and so we had to have different people come in and out to do the lesson, or people that we already had in attendance just step up and fill in for that week. So that's why there are so many on here. So like my husband right here, even though he already attends church there, he stepped up for that week and he gave the lesson or the sermon. So if you hover over each column, this shows the average attendance. So at the time, our full-time preachers were Joe Ware right here and Jim Taylor right here. And when I was looking at this, I'm like, why is their average attendance not one of the higher ones when they're full-time? Because they were full-time, their average was averaged out. And I got to looking at it, this Jet McCoy. I'm like, who is Jet McCoy? Well, I got to looking at all of the events. And the events, Jet McCoy, he is a famous rodeo cowboy down here in southeastern Oklahoma. He hosts lots and lots of rodeos. So at that time, he preached one sermon, one night, Sunday night, one sermon, had 175 people in attendance. And it's like, what's going on? Well, he hosted a youth rally at that time. So there were 175 members for that one time. That's why his is so high compared to everyone else's. Down here on the bottom left-hand side, this is our expenditures. So how much was spent on different categories throughout the year. So like we have our highest one is speakers at 121,000 or 121.73K roughly. Then our next highest for all of the years would be insurance, building cleaning, electric, building maintenance, and so on. Our lowest is actually office supplies with $115.63. Something that really shocked me, and when I was presenting this to our leadership committee and the elders at my congregation, or at South Atoka Church of Christ, was this right here, the building cleaning. And it's like, why is building cleaning so much? Like, why is it more than our electricity? And I got to speaking with the elders, the leadership committee, and everything. And it is because they pay my grandmother, she actually cleans our church for us, but she gets paid $75 a week to clean the church building. And so $75 a week um, adds up, and for all of the years, that's why it's $25,000. Um, but see, we also have like Bible school material. We have Lubbock Children's Home. We have water, posted telephone, building improvements, our benevolence. We have evangelism, and so many other things. We sponsor some people. There's our southwestern, not southwestern, southeastern, excuse me, our southeastern Bible chair that we sponsor, our building supplies, our gospel minutes, etc. So that's where all of the expenditures are going. Over here on the right-hand side, this is the total contributions for all the years, total expenses for all the years, and our net change for all the years. So for my net change, you can see how I got my net change is I got it by taking my total contributions minus my total expenses. My total contributions minus my total expenses, so my total expenditures. So while I was doing this, one thing that I really was trying to figure out is what was happening during these times. Well, COVID played a big factor. That's why we have so many people, so many preachers during those times. So one of my recommendations I stated was to have. So I noticed when we did during COVID, when there were so many preachers, we only started attending Sunday mornings. We weren't attending Sunday evenings or Wednesdays. And so that really played a big factor on the attendance levels as well, and why there's only one preacher for Wednesdays. So when I got to looking at that, of course, COVID hit, not attending church Sunday PM or Wednesdays. So one of my recommendations was to start up those classes again on Sunday evenings or on Wednesdays, because all of our attendance remained below our pre-COVID levels. So another thing is also to make sure that our speakers, so like Jet McCoy, for example, right here, Jet McCoy, he was a youth rally speaker, that they yield a higher engagement, which will also help with our leadership and our learning, and our future fellowship as well. So finally, I want to say that this Power BI dashboard that I have created, it is so powerful, so powerful. It's so practical. When I presented it to the leadership committee and the elders, they loved it. They loved that they could see everything all out front. They could see all of 2019. Let me go like this, like 2019's all up front and all of 2020's, They just loved how they could see everything so all on one page. Another thing I also forgot to mention is as you click through these, you can see that the net change increases pretty significantly, except when you get to 2019 into 2020. That, again, is because of COVID and everything. So the net change. One thing I really um, liked was that it was a positive surplus the whole time, that there was nothing negative. There was not a deficit in any of this. So yeah. So overall, I want to say that this financial dashboard is really good for strengthening the church. It's also something that can also help the members of the congregation as well. But it can also help prioritize and make more strategic influence within our congregation as well. And it can also help the leadership committees, elders, deacons. It can also help them make a more faithful and more um, concerned decision regarding whatever is going on at the time. So I want to thank you guys for your time, and you guys have a great evening. Thank you for this class.